Okay guys, this is my review of the Sargon of Akkad versus Thomas, that guy, SMACKDOWN! Okay, so obviously Sargon was the champion! But let's do a blow-by-blow analysis. So first thing is Thomas came out swinging with the right hook. Oh, you said rape in a tweet. Now, this was not a smart move because this was actually Thomas's fatality. Final kill. Kamehameha. That was his that was his Hail Mary. That was his hidden weapon. But he did it for his very first thing that he says to Sargon after asking him why it was that people didn't want him to be there. So then he had nowhere to go from there. He just repeated it. And then repeated it. And then I think he repeated it by accident. He just found himself saying it again when he probably didn't mean to. And at that point, he was stuck and he had to just kind of do it. It was just like, it became kind of then almost humorous, If I had thought about this beforehand, I could really talk about this evolution of it. And then, what did Sargon do? Just the opposite. Just the opposite. He waited until the end of the entire thing and then comes out with, oh, this woman that you've been saying the whole time that I harassed. I mean, he just says, he doesn't even say that, he just says this woman said that she doesn't care. Oh, bazinga! Boom! And then Thomas, poor Thomas, he got sad. He was sad. That is the most, because it's one thing to make your opponent angry, It's like the levels are like you can make them, unfazed. Or then the next is you make them, like, you kind of shake them, you make them angry, but he just made the dude sad. Like, Thomas was just like, had a sad look on his face. And then Sargon was like, well, like, why are you so emotional about this? And, oh my god, he wasn't emotional about that, it's that he looked like such a fool. Oh no. So really there are no winners. And to be totally fair, I think that it was obvious that Thomas had misspoken when he said laws can't be enforced. So Sargon, after being, that was a point. That's a point for Thomas. I mean, or that's a negative point for Sargon, that he was going on about that and not letting Thomas, correct himself and continue. So fair is fair. Fair is fair. That is my synopsis of the Between Two Ferns SmackDown.